everyone. Today is the monthly Nailtopia polish for September, and it is called Into the Wild. I love this shade. It is totally awesome. If you don't know about Nailtopia, they are a plant-based nail polish. They've got these beautiful little bottles. The cap is now biodegradable, so they're all about the environment, and I love this brand. This is the best plant-based polish that I have come across so far. It goes on smooth. Most of the time it's like pretty much opaque in one coat, which is amazing. And they've got awesome colors. I will link the information where you can buy it in the description box. And I'm going to show you this shade. I'm going to do a swatch of it, but I'm also going to do some nail art. I'm pairing it up with So Fresh, So Clean, which is their white. I did see this nail art idea on YouTube. No, it wasn't YouTube. It was Facebook and Instagram. So I'll link the original video in the description box. However, the video really didn't tell you, it showed you what she was doing, but it really didn't give you any instructions. So I figured out I'm doing it differently to make it come out with basically the same look. I am going to show you how to create this look, and I completely love this. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and I'm going to recreate it on my nail. Now you may want to know what this is. This happens to be from Maniology, and what it is, it's like a little idea pad where you can create your idea here, and then you can also peel this up. Here it is, right here. Peel this up, and this is like a lint roller. You can clean your stamper heads. We're going to actually be using this today to clean our stamper head. And right here I have like another one that I used, and I hadn't like used all of it, and I wanted to save it. I wanted to save this part because I still have some room left to clean some stamper heads. So you can just kind of put that back down on there, and so you can use it over again until it's all used up, and then you can keep your idea sheet and you can throw this part, the sticky part, away. The first thing I have is an old stamper head. It's not even sticky. Now normally I will do like a couple at a time if I'm doing more than one nail or whatever, but I found out while I'm doing this, it didn't work out real well. So what I'm doing is I am adding a couple drops of oil, and I have no idea what this does to your stamper head. That's why I'm using an old dollar one that I got off of eBay a million years ago when stamper heads weren't actually even great. And then I'm rubbing it around. Now you don't want to set up two like this, because by the time you get to the next one with the oil's too dry and this will not work. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drip some nail polish onto it, because I don't really want to touch my the brush here. Oh, there's a big yucky thing on that brush. Okay, I don't want to touch the brush to this and get nail oil in my nail polish, because who knows what that'll do to it. Then the next thing is I've got a little fan brush, and I'm just kind of doing this. And the oil will make it kind of spread. If you see that it isn't spreading enough, you can go in on the side of your fan brush and kind of just do this a little bit, because what you want to do is you want to get it to spread. and then you just wait for that to dry. Now here's one that I wanted to show you. This is the look that you're going to get if you were to put oil on 2 of them and then you were going to go ahead and do this. It didn't turn out right. If you can see it, let me get closer. You can see that that's not the look I was going for. This one is more the look that I'm going for. Then we just set this aside and wait for it to dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you this, how well it cleans off your stamper head. Because it's sticky like a lint roller. Now this is clean. What I'm doing is I'm taking my Maxis base coat here, and this is dry. That's good. And I'm just putting it over the top. You actually don't have to do this, but I found it easier to pick it up. In the video, she just picked up like the strands or whatever. But I think it's easier if you just pick it up as a whole. Base coat, not top coat. Do not use top coat on this. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I'll show you what happens. Okay, I made these earlier today, but basically they're exactly the same as when I made them. Oh, where'd the other one go? Hold on. I just realized I'm white on white. I'm sorry. I hope you guys can see that. So here's the one that I just put the top coat on. Here's the other one that I did earlier. And I should have had these on black. But anyways, this is the one that I forgot and I put top coat on. I just put like a super cheap top coat because I know I'm going to top it off with my Maxis top coat. And this is what happens. It's stiff. You're not going to put something like this lumpy and stiff onto your nail. It is never going to work. And that's exactly what top coat does. I kind of, did a lot of testing with base coats on making decals. And basically this is kind of what you're doing. Now this one I made exactly at the same time as I made the other one. And you can see how flexible it is. And so when I have polish on my nails, it's going to kind of just like stick to where I want it to. And then I can trim it and then seal it in with my Maxis top coat. So this is going to be pretty fun to work with. Now we're going to take a look at this beautiful polish called Into the Wild. I'm really loving this color. I think it's like a perfect transition from summer to fall. You can wear it in the summer, you can wear it in the fall. It's just a really good color. As always, I am using base coat under my polish. Here is the first coat. This looks pretty good in one coat, but I think it's probably going to need 2. Depending on how you apply this, you can maybe get away with 1 coat, but I didn't apply it great. So I'm going to have to do 2 coats because there's just like a little spot here or there that needs to be covered. Now I'm just going to peel up. This is good and dry now, so it's coming up easier and in one sheet. It's not quite as flexible, but it's still very flexible. It's dry. It's dry, that's what it is. I'm going to switch the background so you can see it better. And I'm just going to decide which portion of this I want on my nail. Maybe right in here. I can just cut this with some scissors and trim it down a little bit. I think this ought to be long enough. just going to put it down. This kind of sticks really well to my nail. For big cleanup jobs, I use a corrector pen dipped in acetone, and that just gets everything off really quickly. Could actually even go in here and snip this. I didn't want to make it too short. Looks like I missed some here, and it actually looks like I missed something here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the white, just kind of go in here like this. And it kind of looks normal. And then when you're finished, you can just go over it with top coat. Oh, I think that looks so cute. I'm going to do the other nail. Okay, so I have another one here, and I'm just going to peel it up. My silicone tool. You can probably even use your fingers. And then just decide which part of it I want on my nail. Okay, so this time I made sure that I got it all the way on both sides. And then I'm just going to trim away some. And then just go ahead with the corrector pen and clean it up. And there I go. I'm just going to put some top coat over the top of this. Here is the finished design. I love how this turned out. This is so much fun. I just really had fun trying to figure out this nail art design and make it come to life and share it with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.